Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video on my honest opinions on the new zombie map Shattered Vale. The Shattered Vale came out a few days ago and yeah, I think it's a good time to talk about my honest opinions. So yeah, the first thing I want to talk about is that in my opinion, I think the map Shattered Vale is a good Call of Duty zombie map, and in my opinion, it is either my first or second favourite map in the game. It's between the Shattered Vale and Terminus for my favourite, and which one will be my favourite will be determined over time. I don't want to overhype Shattered Vale too much as it is early days, and you know, with Call of Duty zombie maps and any game really, you know, you need a bit of time to fully understand and see how good something really is. So yeah, I think right now Shattered Vale, in my opinion, is the second best zombie map in the game. Definitely better than the Tomb and Liberty Force. It's in the top 3 in my opinion with Terminus and Citadel. So yeah, that's the first thing I wanted to say. And yeah, let's talk about the good stuff about the map first. So the first thing I want to talk about is actually the main quest. The main quest in this map is very good. There's a lot of things you can do. There's a lot of things you can do in lots of different orders, like setting up different stuff, and I really like that. For instance, you can like get a Raider Mark II and then do its stuff, or work on all the Raider Mark IIs at the same time, and it flows really nicely instead of you doing one thing and then another thing and then another thing. You know, you can do this different things at the same time. It helps with the flow. It helps when making speedrun and just flying through the map. It will help with the long-term replayability. Also on the quest, I want to say is the boss fight is amazing. I love the boss fight. The T-Rex is a very good boss fight. It's challenging, but it's very satisfying to beat. His attacks, the T-Rex's attacks can be a bit overwhelming, especially on the later stages, but the chopper gunner helps a lot, and I really like that they made the chopper gunner really viable, as I do think the chopper gunner has kind of fallen off, especially on the Tomb and Citadel, because of the maps have a lot of indoor sections. So it's good to see that this chopper gunner can, you know, destroy the boss. It adds a lot to it. I love the cutscenes as well. The cutscenes are really, really good. Richtofen is really interesting with Richtofen now, and the way you progress to the boss arena, you know, where they take the car and crash, and then the T-Rex, you know, bursts out the mansion. It's really good. The cutscenes are very good, and the end shot of Richtofen and the crew looking at the Janus Towers is really cool. It sets up the next map really well. Another good thing about the map is the Wonder Weapons. I love the Wunderwaffe and the Mark IIs. The Wunderwaffe is very good. It's very fun to use. The quest to get a free one is kind of interesting. I would like to know your guys' thoughts on that. You know, you have to do a bit of the Easter egg to do it, but I think it is worth it. The Wunderwaffe is a very good weapon. But the Raider Mark IIs are what I really want to talk about. The base Raider Mark II is really easy to get, which I do like. It just makes it just easier to jump in and get the weapon. But what I mainly want to talk about is the upgraded versions, the alternate versions, I should say. So you have the SMG one, the Marksman, and the Shotgun. My personal favourite is the Shotgun, followed then by the SMG, and the Marksman being my least favourite, but they all have little like special abilities, let's say. Like for instance, the Marksman one can drop like a little toxic thing on the ground. It's really interesting, and I really like that. It makes them unique opposed to just, you know, a Raider Mark II that shoots like differently. It gives them sort of something to make it stand out and feel unique, which I really like. Yes, the Raider Mark IIs are relatively simple to make as well. There's a lot of little interesting things like with the canisters and stuff. I really do like that. They're relatively easy, which I do like as well. And it just involves a lot of different things. For instance, like the Casimir, there's a free Casimir you can get on the map, and you can use that to get at one of the canisters. You know, there's the Tomahawk things. It's really interesting things they really thought about to make this quest seem different, opposed to, you know, just do random things. It's like you do something and it gives you the canister, and then you take the thing. Find other things. You find a lot of different things around the map, and then you take it somewhere and then do the thing. Like one of the more interesting ones, I don't remember which Reagan it is off the top of my head, but it's the one where you fight those few doppelgeists. You know, you get the thing called the Essence Bomb, and You get it from just a crate around them, these crates that spawn around the map, and then it blows a hole in a wall, and it unlocks a whole new area, and it's really, really cool. How there's just a side area for it is really cool. I really like it, and it adds a lot. How you just unlock this secret room, and it's really cool with an interesting puzzle, and you fight doppelgeists. It's a fun upgrade. The other upgrades are cool as well, like the Abomination one is interesting. If you guys have watched my videos, I'm not a big fan of the Abomination, but it's a little interesting how they included the Abominations. You have to use them to shoot the laser at the thing and then charge into the rock, which is kind of interesting. So it's different. We haven't really seen anything like that in zombies before. And the other upgrade is where you use the seeds. It's relatively simple. There is a glitch right now where the seeds get glitched if you start the thing before collecting all the seeds. That's the only downside to it, but it's a fun little lockdown. It's not like overly long like the tombs, which was one of my big problems with the tomb. Like it's a short, simple upgrade, and you get something really worth it. So yeah, the upgrades are really cool. There's like a lot of actually another thing. I go back to the Easter egg. Actually, I want to talk about is that there's a lot of like secret rooms and stuff. Like the paintings, going into the paintings is so cool. And one of the paintings, I don't remember which one it is, but it's the one where you have to do the Simon Says with the lamp on the wall. You collect the lamp and then put it in. I find that so cool how like it unlocks a whole secret area. I think it suits the abandoned mansion really well. From like horror games and stuff, there's abandoned secret rooms in the mansion. It's the same with this. It's really cool. It's something I really like about the map. So yeah, another good thing I've kind of forgot to talk about is double tap. I love that double tap's back. The augments make it so strong. It's awesome to see it back. A classic perk. I'm really happy it's back. The game did definitely need it. The guns did struggle a bit, and I think double tap is an excellent way to help them out. So yeah, double tap is great. The flow of the map is great. Richtofen is great. So yeah, I'm going to talk about the negatives. The first negative I kind of want to mention is probably the Disciple. I think the Disciple is a bit too strong right now with its health. I actually do like that the Disciple is the only round boss, I should say, that spawns in. There's no amalgams or abominations that spawn in during the rounds, but I'm really happy that it spawns in. It's the only one that spawns in, but I think it does need a bit of tuning, mainly its health to be lowered. It does have some sort of armor, I have noticed. I'm not too sure how that works. You can sort of like crack an armor on it, which is kind of interesting. I remember the Disciple from Cold War. I think it was Firebase Z. I do remember. I think it was Firebase Z. I could be wrong though. But yeah, it's good to have a different boss. Another sort of slight negative is maybe the toxic zombies. I forgot what they were called. I think they're a bit strong right now, especially if you don't have the right weapons. They can delete your health and you don't have the adequate armor. That's sort of one thing. I think I do kind of miss when the special rounds were sort of like the chill rounds. They did change it with the vermin and parasites to make him spawn in more, but I think the toxic zombies kind of have a bit of a vibe of how the old vermin had, and sort of the tigers from 9, if any of you guys remember that. They were insane, if you guys remember from back in the day. I think they could be tuned down a bit, so yeah, just make it feel like the special rounds are the chill rounds. But yeah, it's something only minor. So yeah, that's the negatives. I could really think about over time more coming when I play the map. More negatives and positives will come through. And yeah, I'd like to know your guys' opinions on the Shattered Vale. In my opinion, it's definitely at the moment an A tier map along with Terminus and Citadel. But over time, obviously, we'll know how good this map really is. It feels like there was a lot of time and effort put into the Shattered Vale. If you compare it with like the Tomb, where the Tomb didn't even really have an end cutscene, it was just sort of the thing where they're like, we're going to Liberty Falls, the mansion next. There was a lot more put into it, whether it's time or just budget or whatever. It's like they definitely prioritize this map over the Tomb, and I think now how the map has turned out is definitely worth it. But yeah, I'm just waffling on, but yeah, that's my opinions on the new Zombie Map Shattered Veil. I do another one in a few months. I have more videos planned, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I would like to catch you guys in a future video. Thank you for watching.